Well, there's a couple of things that Donald Trump did yesterday to make news, and I think it's worth taking time to address. Cut 6, here's Donald Trump on a 6-week Florida ban.
You overturned Roe, and you want abortion to be a states' rights issue. In Florida, the state that you are a resident of, there's an abortion-related amendment on the ballot to overturn the 6-week ban in Florida. How are you going to vote on that?
Well, I think the 6 week is too short. It has to be more time, and so and I've told them that I want more weeks.
So you'll vote in favor of the amendment?
I am going to be voting that we need more than 6 weeks. Look, just so you understand, everybody wanted Roe v. Wade terminated for years, 52 years. I got it done. They wanted it to go back to the states. Exceptions are very important for me, for Ronald Reagan, for others that have navigated this very, very interesting and difficult path.
Okay, so why is he doing that? Everybody thought he was going to be the greatest pro-life president. I never did. I was shocked that Roe versus Wade actually was overturned. And let's be honest about it. He didn't do that. He appointed the justices that did that. But I don't think that was his main thing when he was picking justices, who's going to be pro-life. And then they got the right, verdict, right case came in, and they gave the right verdict. But he has always been somebody who is wanting exceptions. I don't agree with him, but that's what the vote is all about. Now, I just want to say, I believe if this is your critical issue, I would ask that you go out and campaign and vote in your state on the abortion bills. You're voting for president of the United States. This is a state issue. He's not going to pass anything that is a federal law. I just don't see that happening. Maybe he will, but I will tell you this. If you want to stand for life, if you have Kamala Harris, I believe you will go to jail. I believe if you speak out online, it is going to become very draconian. She is the most shout your abortion presidential candidate we have ever had. Allie Beth Stuckey is with us now to comment on this. Allie.
Hi, Glenn.
Allie, are you there? Hi.
Yes.
I know we caught you on vacation. I'm so sorry. I know you're out fishing, which I love. But thanks for hopping on.
Yes. Thank you so much. And I agree with everything that you said, every bit of it, both Kamala Harris and Trump's statement. This is politically miscalculated for Trump because the amendment is probably, thankfully, going to fail in Florida. And the Trump campaign is coming out now and saying, he didn't say exactly how he was going to vote. That's the response that I'm getting on X, but he did. I mean, maybe he didn't mean it. Maybe he'll vote another way, but he did say that he is voting to extend the weeks, which would be voting yes on Amendment 4, which does allow abortion through all 9 months of pregnancy for virtually any reason in Florida. So it's politically miscalculated as well as immoral.
So how do you, because I hear people, I just don't think I can vote for Trump now. And I'm like, are you out of your mind?
Right.
Do you agree with that?
No, I don't agree with that. Now, I have friends that I really respect.
Wait. You don't agree with me or you don't agree with what I just said or the people? Go ahead.
I don't agree with not voting for Donald Trump.
Okay.
I still support Donald Trump for a variety of reasons. One of them for the reason that you said, that yes, Donald Trump is not nearly as pro-life as I want him to be, and I want to use whatever political capital we pro-lifers have to push him in the direction of life. The difference between him and Kamala Harris is that we actually have the opportunity to do that if Donald Trump is president, not only because of him, but also because of the people that I believe that he surrounds himself with, the judges and the justices that he may appoint. With Kamala Harris, we not only have no influence whatsoever, but as we've seen, while she was AG of California, while she was even district attorney of San Francisco, while she was the furthest left senator when she was in the Senate, is that she is openly hostile and vindictive towards pro-lifers. Anyone can ask David Daleiden what that has been like. And so we're looking at the threatening of the 501c3 status for every pro-life organization.
Yep.
We are looking at the chilling of pro-life speech. We are looking at the continuation of and the doubling down of weaponizing the DOJ against pro-life grandmothers who are simply sharing the gospel in front of murder mills. So that's Kamala Harris. Do I wish that Donald Trump were more pro-life and was doing more and was making better decisions? I wish that he would stop talking about it if he's not going to come out strong on the side of life. I wish he would not get into the weeks conversation and just say, I'm going to make America the best place on earth for moms and babies. End of story. He can pivot. I mean, that's kind of PR 101. He should just be doing that. And so I have much more hope that the Donald Trump presidency will be much friendlier to the pro-life cause, to say the least, than Kamala Harris.
Yeah, I agree with you. Last question. He came out for IVF. I think you're against IVF?
Well, IVF results in the destruction of millions of embryos every year. I am absolutely for people becoming parents. I do want more babies. I think that's great. But we have to acknowledge that America is the Wild West of reproductive technology. There are virtually no restrictions or regulations around the creation of embryos. Those are little image bearers of God. Life starts at fertilization. They've got their own DNA. And I do not want to subsidize IVF. I understand that a lot of the country is not where I am. I don't expect Donald Trump to personally be where I am on IVF. But when you start saying that you are going to take the tax dollars of millions of Christians, millions of Catholics who are against the destruction of those embryos through IVF, and you're going to fund that, that becomes a problem. Again, I just would like him to stop talking about it.
Okay, deal breaker for you?
Is this a deal breaker for me? No,
Yeah.
It's not a deal breaker for me. I mean, as you, I'm sure, agree, we've got so many issues economically with foreign policy, domestic policy, immigration. I still think Donald Trump and the policies that he represents order. And I think Kamala Harris and the policies she represents disorder and chaos. And I can't do that to my children and my children's children. I've got to try to preserve the good that can be preserved and fought for. And I think it's much more likely to be preserved and fought for in a Donald Trump presidency.
Allie, I have to first say to you, I'm so proud of you, and I'm so happy for your success. You have become a force to reckon with, and I just love that because
thank you so much. I
know you. It's you. You're being you, and it's not some show, and that's what makes people a success. You're doing an event in Dallas, September 28th, and I love this. Share the Arrows. What exactly is this event?
Yeah, so this is an event for Christian women, and we are expecting hopefully about 5,000 Christian women to be there in Dallas, Texas. It's at a large church there. We've got several Christian speakers, apologists, theologians, moms who are talking about how to contend with this crazy, chaotic culture that we live in through biblical truths and through biblical courage. We've also got another huge speaker, a woman that we have not announced yet that hopefully will be announced soon. We've got worship led by Francesca Battistelli. A woman can come by herself. She can come with her friends. She can come with her female family members. There's going to be lots and lots of like-minded women. And in this very crazy, turbulent election season, we just need to be able to look around, link arms, and say, you know what? Whatever arrows the enemy is going to throw towards you, they can send them my way too. When we have that kind of solidarity and courage, we can make a big difference.
You can see Allie's show on blazetv.com/Allie. Also, find out all about Share the Arrows at sharethearrows.com. She sold thousands of tickets. It is going to be one of those events like we used to hold where, people come together and you just make lifelong friends. I think that's kind of the feeling that this is going to give to you as well. Sharethearrows.com. Allie, thank you so much. God bless.
Thank you so much, Glenn.
You bet. Go catch some fish.